Hi everybody, my name is Jim with Full Moon Adventure Club, and today we're going to be reviewing this patio heater. This is a QHA Patio Heater by Maxoak. They sent this to me for free for review, and I live in the mountains, so I was like, heck yeah, let me try that thing out. I've really been enjoying it, and we're going to cover some of the pros, cons, and different things, and that way you can figure out if this might be something right for you, either at your house or in your RV applications, etc. So let's get right into it. Now this has a lot of different power settings, which is very cool. So it starts at 450 watts, then 750 watts, 1200 watts, and 1500 watts. Now 450 or 750 watts, you could actually run this off a portable solar generator for a couple of hours or even maybe multiple hours, depending on the size of your power generator. And it lasts you a little while. Now on 1500 watts, this thing cranks out the heat. I mean, really puts out the heat. I'd say up to 6 to 7 feet away from it. And at the horizontal orientation, I would say that it would probably get 3 to 4 camp chairs and keep those people very comfortable. It comes with a tripod that goes down from like 3.5 feet to like, I think it's about 7 feet maybe. So a lot of range in there. You can put it on the tripod and put it over a picnic table pointed down. And the ladies just love that. It really works perfectly for that situation. You can also put it inside. You can mount it to your ceiling above the couch or on the wall, anywhere you want. So it comes with a lot of different mounting hardware, so you can mount it pretty much anywhere that you like. Now this is remote control operated, so it does come with a remote control, which is very, very cool. One con that I would say I would like to see changed is to have, it has a really pretty display on it, but the buttons on there cannot be activated without the remote. So the unit itself has no control options. You have to have the remote control. So if you lose it, if you break it, you're going to have to get another one before you can operate your heater. I'd like to see that changed. I'd like buttons on the unit itself. In case you use the remote or lose the remote, you can still operate the unit. But other than that, I've really been enjoying it, and I've tried it in multiple orientations on my house. So I've done it horizontally up underneath the eave of my house, and it kind of comes down. People in camp chairs on the porch, keep everybody warm. That's kind of cool. But what I really enjoy it for is I mounted it vertically, straight up and down, and that just hits your whole body. I mean, from your face to your legs for like one person. And my girlfriend loves this orientation on the house because she just kind of rotates in front of it like a rotisserie chicken, and it keeps her very warm, and she definitely likes it like that. And I can swivel it over to the right and just point directly at my entire body while I'm in front of the grill and it's 25 degrees outside, because yes, sometimes I grill in those temperatures. So I've been just absolutely loving it for those applications. Let's go over some of the cool features that this thing has to see if it's right for you. So we talked about the power ratings and power consumption ratings, all controllable by the remote control. Has a really nice display. You can do Celsius or Fahrenheit. I know in some of these they're Celsius, but I figured out how to change it to Fahrenheit. It's like the input button and then the up or down arrow changes it to Fahrenheit. But it's cool that it has a thermostat inside of it, because if you're using it indoors, let's say, and you want to set the temperature from 60 to 90 degrees. Whenever the temperature gets down to that, it'll kick it on. When it gets above that, it'll kick it off. So it's cool that it has a built-in thermostat. That's very useful for indoor applications. Outdoor, you're probably just going to leave it at the max and use it when you need it. Now, it also has anti-tip over protection. So if a dog knocks it over while it's on the tripod, it's supposed to shut off. But you can orient it vertically or horizontally, like I said. So that's probably an impact rating or a heat rating. If it hits the carpet and starts to heat up, it probably kicks off. But it does have that protection rating. It does have quiet mode, so it doesn't beep when you do the remote control. And it is, most importantly, IP65 weatherproof, waterproof rated. So that's basically, IP65 is good for splashes, rain, hitting it with the hose, anything like that. It's going to be just fine. It's not submergible or anything like that, but any kind of rain or anything, it's going to be totally fine. The remote control is built pretty well. And it has a solid piece of plastic over the buttons, not the little gap around each button that allows water and dirt to get in there. Solid piece of plastic, and you click through it. So it's also weather resistant as well. But and it also comes with a holder. So it has a little holster. You can mount that anywhere you want, slide the remote into it, pull it out, put it in. That way you keep track of the remote. And I would put it up under the eave of your house if you're going to use it for an outdoor application, or inside you can put it on the wall, RVs, etc. And for RV application, this does take up a relatively small amount of space. And if you're plugged into shore power or you're running your generator, you could definitely run this over to the picnic table or anything like that, or just underneath your awning. And this is going to really create some heat for everybody so they're nice and comfortable. So I definitely enjoy the tripod as well, but mine's going to be permanently mounted, I think vertically, so it just gets my whole body right by my grill. So I've really been enjoying it for that. And the LED screen has a lot of cool features. Now, one of my favorite features on this guy is the body sensor. I will be using that feature a lot. And what that does is, when activated, if you're standing in front of the heater and then you wander off and forget to turn off the heater, after 2 minutes of no motion, it will turn the heater off automatically. Then, if you walk back in front of the heater, it will sense your body movement and turn the heater right back on to its original settings, which I think is very, very cool. That's how I have it set up in front of the grill. It never turns on. It's just out there completely off. And then when I walk in front of it, or I stand in front of it, it kicks right on and keeps me nice and toasty. And I don't even have to touch the remote. And then if I leave, it's just going to turn off in 2 minutes without me being out there. So I really like that feature. It's the perfect little grill heater for my application, so I've really been enjoying it. They're also having a Black Friday sale that if you see this video in time, I'll put the links down below. Probably save you some money off this if this is something that you're interested in. If not, the links will still take you over to the unit itself, which is very cool. It looks very sleek, very pretty, and it works incredibly well. On 1500 watts, it throws some heat for sure. So I've really been enjoying it. No gripes other than wanting a little control functionality on the display itself. But I think that about covers it. I've been enjoying it. If this seems right for you, check the descriptions down below for the links. And that about wraps it up. My name is Jim with Full Moon Adventure Club. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. And until the next video, thank you so much for watching, and happy camping.